Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for, it's a bonus read. I was going to say it's for the week ahead, but it's not. It's a bonus read, Taurus. Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. I'm here to do a bonus read just to say thank you for all the ways that you've been loving on me on this channel. Taurus, you are so loyal and I am grateful for you. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's figure it out. Usually I tell you that I'm only reading for the current or the future energy, and I'm going to attempt to do that, Taurus, but we all know what's going on planetarily, right? Mercury's retrograded, and so is Venus. And yeah, that changes things up a little bit, right? I don't have control over it. I'm just going to read the cards as they show up. Let's find out what's going on for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about my Bow Gang. Tell me about my Taurians. Taurus Collective, tell me what's going on here. What's the most important thing? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Chariot. You're waiting for something here. You're waiting, it's go time, and you're like, look, where is it? I'm just looking at this person here. It's like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm ready. Lights are on. You're turned on up to, you're on 10. You're ready to go. But I feel like, it's like you can see the person here is like, where is it? I feel like this is what you're waiting for, the Chariot. It could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But it feels like what you're waiting for is movement. I'm waiting for my success. Hello, universe, where's my success and my victory? Where is it? I feel like you feel that something big is sort of charging at you, or things are about to move quickly, or something is about to move into the future here. The Ten of Cups. Taurus, I'm going to say that whatever it is that you're feeling, and I think that I've seen a few of you say that in the comments already, that I feel something big. And so I feel like it's almost a little bit terrifying or a little bit scary. You don't know whether to feel good about it or bad about it. But we've got the Chariot, and we've got these two little gargoyle things here. They look like dragons, maybe. The thing is I feel like somebody is showing up. Look, they could be someone who is at a distance from you, or that you feel distant from. But I think things are about to speed up. I feel like you've been in this Three of Wands waiting for something to show up. I think that that what's coming in for you, what you've been waiting for, is the Chariot, and it's carrying with it the Ten of Cups. Something really beautiful and spectacular is showing up here. The ultimate apex of happiness. What's about to show up is all the things that you assumed were at the end of the rainbow. You know, that big pot of gold, right? We just passed through St. Patrick's Day, right? I feel like you are, yeah, it does feel like you're waiting for that Ace of Cups, that big Ace of Cups here. Tell me more about Taurus. And that Ace of Cups can be anything. When the Ten of Cups shows up, that can be anything, right? There's all 10 cups here. It's emotional, the apex of emotional happiness, right? Everything that's at the end of the rainbow. It's very happy emotions. We've got the Five of Pentacles, and we've got the Emperor. What is going on here? Taurus, so the Five of Pentacles is with the Three of Wands. It's like you're ready to go. The lights are on. Intuitively, you know, like the lights are on, right? Intuitively, you're stoked. At the end of this wand is something that is glowing blue. And it feels like I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to say something. I'm waiting for whatever is going to show up here. But I feel like right now it's crickets. That's what the Five of Pentacles is giving me. Why is it crickets when I feel like it's almost right outside my door, but every day that goes by, it doesn't show up. So look, the Emperor can be a person, can be an energy, but I feel like the Ten of Cups is, look, I'm just reading it this way. It feels like the Chariot is coming. The Emperor is coming from a distance, maybe another part of the world, maybe another part of the state or the province or the country. But it feels like that the Ten of Cups involves this Emperor here. And I feel like this Emperor is someone that you aren't currently in contact with. I feel like there's silence, but I don't feel like it's for any nefarious or terrible reason. I feel like it's just we aren't talking to each other right now. It might be life is lifing, right? It could be that. But it does feel like there are some feelings that the Emperor carries that are under the surface because Cancer is here, the Chariot's here. I feel like there is somebody here who is stable and secure. Look, the Emperor has to be careful who they pick to be in their life, because this person has built themselves to a certain place financially, to a certain place in their career. Maybe they're a person who owns a bunch of businesses. They own their own empire. So this Emperor must be very careful about who they pick to be in their life in an intimate way, right? Who they choose to be connected to intimately, whether that's friends or family or lovers. They have a very small group of people, ones that are that they can trust, because the Emperor can be overthrown at any moment if they give their energy or time to the wrong person. So I feel like this Emperor is being strategic. That's who the Emperor is. This person is somebody who only goes in if they're going to win. This might be happening in Aries season. This is Aries, right? It could be an Aries that you're dealing with, possibly a Cancer or a Pisces, maybe a Taurus. Tell me more. And then we have the Page of Swords. This person has been watching you. If they're not watching you, it feels like you're about to figure out who they are, because they're coming forward. You're about to figure out some information here. The Page of Swords is the one who is ready to learn. I'm open to it. I'm ready to it. Give me the information and let me dig a little further to find out what else I need to know. I feel like someone is trying to dig into you, trying to understand you. Look, they might be watching you online. They could have access to you in your workplace. Maybe they work with you, or maybe you work in a place like maybe you're a barista, or maybe you work in a place that is, that has clients coming in all the time. This could be a client, right? This could be somebody who can sit and watch you work. This could be, if you're online somewhere, maybe they're watching you work. But it feels like this person is really being strategic, because I feel like this Emperor offers it all. They offer everything that's at the end of the rainbow, and they're not giving it to just anybody here. But I feel like they are holding their feelings under the surface at this time. And tell me about the Chariot. We have the Strength card, so they are holding back. We have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So there's a stable friendship here, is what it feels like. Now, if it's not a friendship, maybe it's a partnership. Maybe it's an acquaintanceship, right? We do have the Three of Pentacles, and when we're looking at Pentacles, we're not looking at Three of Cups. We're not looking at love, emotions. We're looking at practicality. So it feels like the Strength card here is that we have a really strong, steady, dependable friendship or kinship or partnership, or maybe we work together. And so I feel like that's why the Emperor is being so strategic, because the Emperor knows that they need to make a decision. The thing is this, it's a double-edged sword, which the Page holds. The double-edged sword is this. It's if I have a solid friendship with this person, if I have a solid friendship with Taurus, then things move into a romantic space. Then what if it doesn't work out? Then I lose the friendship, I lose Taurus as a friend, and I lose them as a lover. I lose completely. And the Emperor never goes in if they think they're going to lose. So the Two of Pentacles is telling me that the Emperor is about to make a decision in the future here. We do have the Five of Wands, but they're currently in indecision. They're holding back because they have a lot to offer. And they're not offering it to just anyone. And they also have this double-edged sword of, if it doesn't work out for us, I lose the friendship and I lose a lover. So I feel like they're trying to find the courage to come forward, to bring their feelings to the surface, to tell you what they're feeling. This person feels like you two have known each other before. They feel like there is a history between you, whether you met last week or an hour ago. I feel like they feel very connected to you. This could be someone that you already know, or you've known them for a while. This could be someone that you haven't known for very long. It could be a friend of a friend. It could be a community or a network group that you met them in. Maybe you only see them during that time when you're meeting as a network, when you're meeting as a community group. And so maybe you don't see them all the time. Maybe you don't have that kind of a relationship with them, but they feel very connected to you with the Six of Cups. I feel like they feel that you give them a lot of emotion, or you give them the feeling as though you have been at this place with them before. Just looking at her giving the boy the cup, right? And so there could also be an age difference here, a slight age difference. If I had to guess, I would say she looks maybe about 16 or 17, and the boy maybe looks maybe 10 or 11, maybe. So maybe there's like 5 years or 6 years of difference here, possibly. Just basically going on what I think their ages are. You could maybe look at that and say something different, but that's totally whatever you think it is. It does feel like that you gave this person something. It could have been in a last life. It could be in this life, but they feel like you've already given them something. Memories, that they have really happy memories of you. So whatever time they've been spending with you, however little or short it is, I feel like they have good memories or good feelings about you. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. They feel something growing here. And it feels, what's the word? Alchemical? Is that the word? It's like there's a science project here. I feel like they feel like there is an energetic connection, or it's like we always should have been together. It feels like when we're together, our energies just click. It feels like something is growing here. This person feels like you are a soulmate, and that something is growing here that might be worth exploring. And we do have the Empress. So they know, Taurus, that you are their person. You are their exact match. Now, the plight of the Emperor is that I need to pick the right Empress. Because if I pick the wrong Empress, right, that the Empress is the one who is on the same vibrational threshold as the Emperor. And look, there has been times in the past in history where Empresses have overthrown the Emperor. I have to choose somebody who's on my vibration, who understands my plight, who understands that I am a ruler of the empire. And I need someone who is going to be not looking for external validation. I also need someone who is going to trust me like I trust them, who's going to be on my vibration, somebody who works as hard as I do, somebody who understands me for who I am because I understand them for who they are. So I feel like this person knows that you are on their vibration. We have the Magician, but how are they going to make it come together? I feel like they're manifesting you, Taurus. You know, I've heard it said, and I don't know that it's true, but I'll pass it on to you, that a way to know if somebody's manifesting you is that you will break into gratitude for no reason. Like seeing a bird on the sidewalk in front of you as you're taking a walk, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, thank you for the bird, thank you for the trees, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like it feels like it feels like you are constantly in gratitude, I want to say, for no apparent reason. And I've heard it said, but maybe it's not true. I don't know. Don't take everything the crazy lady in Canada says take it with a grain of salt. So we have the Magician, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. You know what? I feel like this person feels that there's an energetic connection to you, and I feel like they are already manifesting you. You might be the High Priestess. You might be someone who is, in fact, spiritually or energetically connected to the Emperor. It does feel like there is going to be some sort of ask. It looks like there's going to be some sort of a investment. Somebody's bringing an offer. And I think you already know, because I think you feel this person has been manifesting you. So why are you two apart? Let's talk about that. You're waiting for this person to arrive. Why are you two apart? Why is it crickets right now? Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Maybe this person is away for work. They could be. Maybe this person is tending to something or someone in their family. They could be someone who is not necessarily ready to reveal all of themselves. They're not necessarily ready to reveal. It's like they're still working on themselves. They're not ready to reveal themselves to you in the place that they're in right now. Mentally, physically, spiritually. It feels like they're trying to level up. I don't think that they know that they're already on your level, but maybe they feel like you, because you're the High Priestess, maybe they feel like you are like a spiritual teacher, or maybe they feel like they have to level up just a little bit. Tell me about the Page of Swords here. This person is watching you. I feel like the Emperor is watching you, but they're doing it silently. So maybe they're not sitting in Starbucks while you're the barista. You can't see them. I feel like they're doing it from a distance, not in a creepy way. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person really is very attracted to you, and I also feel like they're at the crossroads here, ready to make some sort of decision. Three of Wands is here, Three of Wands is here, Six Wands. They're ready to give you some attention. They're ready to, I feel, take some action and leave this place of the crossroads. It's going to take them a little while. They're going to take their time doing it. It feels like they feel like there's no hurry, I want to say, that they're really trying to be very practical with their time. And they are interested in you, but they're going to wait it out just a little bit until the time at which, like the Ace of Wands is in the hand of the Emperor, the Ace of Wands is here. So when they make a decision, right now they're preparing. There's a preparation time going on, Two of Wands, right? Two of Wands is here, Four of Wands is here. So I feel like they do want some stability with you, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I feel like they want to watch you from a distance first. We do have the Ten of Swords here. They have to let go of a block that they're dealing with here, and it might be a block to their happiness. So it feels like they have to become happy within themselves without you around first, and then they will add you to their life. I feel like they want to be in the Nine of Cups energy before you arrive. So the Two of Swords is here, Ten of Swords. It feels like somebody here is releasing some sort of a block that had to do with their happiness. Four of Cups. Feels like maybe that they've been in some sort of a comfort zone or not wanting to move forward here. Queen of Cups tells me that maybe they were hurt. Maybe they're trying to overcome some sort of hurt, come to a perspective with the Queen of Cups being in the reverse. It feels like they possibly poured out their cup with somebody just recently. And the Five of Cups is here. Yeah, it feels like they're trying to get a perspective on the Five of Cups. And they don't want to have any regrets, right? Tell me what the outcome is for Taurus, please. And the Emperor and the Empress. What's the outcome, please? Three of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this person is going to remain completely silent until they decide to pursue you. They're not going to reach out to you. You're not going to call you. Until you're in this group again, or until they see you in a social situation, I don't think they're going to say anything. I think they're going to remain silent. I feel like this person, you won't hear from them until you get into a social situation. So the Three of Pentacles, I was saying, could be a social group or a community or a network, or maybe at work. Maybe they're not going to say anything until they see you in that grouping the next time. Maybe the only time you see them is when you're in this community or network group, social group here. So the Three of Cups, they're not going to say anything until, and they're going to pursue you. When they see you in that grouping, they're going to pursue you at that time, but they're not going to let you know ahead of time. You're not going to hear about it. I feel like I should pull one more card. They're healing right now is what it is. All right. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. And I do appreciate you so much, Taurus. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back, and I hope you will be too. See you guys. Bye.